Okay. Publishing. Before you get fired.
I could get fired over here because I didn't mute my volume.
That actually was
somebody
posted a video or like a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna talk because I haven't a clue if we're live yet. But
that's okay. Keep going.
Somebody posted
I'm cold.
a note on Facebook in one of the soap groups that I'm in.
Yeah.
And it was her husband saying, "I'm giving you my 2-week notice because you're too difficult to work for." And I was like, "That's funny. I have fired my husband many, many times, and he keeps coming back."
Yes, I do. I keep coming back all the time. Okay, we just dropped like a rock.
No, because people have to refresh. Anyway, I think everybody's here.
Yep,
Typo Queen is saying, "Hey, Simon." So I'm thinking that means she can at least see us.
Yep.
Debbie Johnson is here, and LJ is here.
The village is here, pretty much.
The whole village is here.
The lurkers.
We have,
hey, folks.
An exciting
That's from
night.
Mel. I don't remember Mel. Mel sounds new. Mel, are you new? Remember, put in new if you're new.
He's really bad with recognizing names.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, real bad.
No. Let's see. Rolo's here. Lauren Graves, Linda P, Mel, Connie C, Susan Battersby, Jan O.H., Claudia Lopez, Linda Epstein. Stop typing.
You try this every time. You can't
Franny
get
Johnson,
them all.
Faye's here. Chris West. Rita's here.
Just say here if you're here.
Wave is here. Marcy.
We'll start in about 10 minutes.
Tina E. All my UK people are up like real late.
Wow, what time is it? 7,
Yep.
8, 9,
Tracy's
it's
here.
midnight.
KT, Ingeborg, Lynn,
Okay,
Margaret, Cole, Carol Holbert, Angie B, Nettie,
Mel.
happy 20.
Mel, not new. Sorry, Mel.
Pat
Didn't mean it.
W.
Don't take it personal. Much love.
Kathleen B, along board.
You like that the ghetto thing, like much love? You know, I felt bad at calling.
Hey, my homie. Okay. Anyway, hey.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I skipped a lot of people. Lori Coleman's here.
Oh, Texas is in the house.
Brenda's here, our other moderator.
Yeah.
You know, she's number 2. Tina's number 1.
Oh, you just started that? Oh, no.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Moo comes before Brenda.
I'll be sleeping soon.
I know.
Not if we can help it with.
Toothpicks in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yep, Jeanette is here. Gonzalez from New York. That's cool.
New York is
Izzy's
in the
mom,
house. So we got
522.
New York and Texas in the house. Obviously, Connecticut.
New York is here.
Wisconsin's in the house. We already know that.
Grams was here. TNP is here. Louise. Trouble's in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait a second.
What?
You just named like 85 people.
Yeah.
The minute you got to Louise, you go Trouble's in the house?
Well, because KT is here too.
Oh, she started this whole thing.
It's Thelma and Louise are in the house. They're big troublemakers.
Chris West.
I know. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada's in the house too.
Canada too. Yep.
See, Brenda even said, "No, Liz, I'm number 1 million."
Oh, geez, 100. Yeah, 1
102. Nope, that is a million.
It is a million.
Says KT. I told you. Trouble.
Actually, that might be 10.
New Hampshire's here. Snow Lover has a very appropriate name, being from New Hampshire.
That is a good name.
And Virginia's in the house.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
We're all here.
We're all here.
I have an itchy nose tonight. It's one of those like dry weather things.
It's funny you said Virginia's in the house and we're all here. I haven't shared that information from our website. Like, some people like to know that there's only like 4 states in the country that have never ordered anything off the website. Like, it tells us. Like, Ohio, you guys are like number 1. Pennsylvania comes in at like number 2. Texas is 3. Obviously, Connecticut.
New York and Connecticut.
New York, Connecticut, Mass. But if you look, there's like 4 states we've never shipped to, and Hawaii is not one of them. I've shipped to Hawaii. I don't think I've ever shipped to Alaska. North Dakota might be the other one that I've never shipped to. That's
only because nobody lives there.
There's only like 4 or 5. It's just funny to see those statistics. It's just funny. Yeah.
Debbie Z wants to know where Stella's PJs are. Stella just took. Yeah, she is naked.
So we were just outside looking at stars.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
We were just outside, and I had to take her puffy jacket off because she was outside. I was gonna put on her Christmas jammies.
So if you didn't,
ran out of time.
If you didn't know, we had things to do today. Like, we had to look at the Christmas star, and that is when the 2 planets like line up.
Which 2?
Oh gosh, Jupiter and Saturn. Yes, and we saw them in Uncle Tevin's telescope.
Uncle
Tevin's telescope. I started the word telescope.
You're only like an inch into that beer.
I'm only down to here.
Uncle Tevin's telescope.
Uncle Tevin's telescope. I started the word telescope before I finished the word Kevin. That was kind of funny. Yeah, so he came down. Here we go. Ready? Can we get it to happen? There's 209 people. I need 209 hearts in the chat for happy birthday, Kevin.
Oh,
or birthday cakes.
It's Uncle Kevin's birthday
Today. So he came down to look at the stars on his birthday and hang out with us here in our live. And we also got a surprise. Carolers showed up to our house.
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Never.
We've never had carolers show up.
Yeah. And we do have a video coming soon. Will be posted on the channel eventually.
Yep.
It's a very little video. It's like a minute.
It's really short.
And it was hard because we didn't even know they were coming. It was like a big surprise.
And I'm just really glad
Here they come. Here they come.
Oh, look,
Hearts and cakes. Look at them all. Yep. Look at them all. There they go.
Your birthday cake.
There they go.
Oh, look at all the hearts for Uncle Tevin.
Look at them. Yeah.
It's no longer Uncle Kevin, it's Uncle Tevin.
It's Uncle Tevin now with a T. It's Uncle Tevin with a T. That's funny.
Oh,
there
man.
it is.
Wow, Kevin.
Yeah.
Apparently, the emoji limit just went way out the window. We did ask for it, though. So.
I just saw Grams jumped in. She wanted to see it, too, but the clouds. We had some trouble with clouds, too.
They were coming and going, but we got a real clear...
Definitely saw it. I saw the rings around Saturn.
We saw the moons around Jupiter, which we thought might have been the rings.
I did not think that.
Turns out they weren't.
I knew what was
we
going
needed
on.
a little explanation from the local meteorologist to tell us exactly what we were seeing, but it was really cool. You could clearly see the four of Jupiter's moons, which was something Jake was really excited to see.
Yeah, Jake saw that because he knew the names.
Yeah.
The names of one of the moons.
He was like, which one's Titan?
Yes, and we're like, what's Titan? He's like, it's a moon around Jupiter.
And I was like, you can't see that.
Oh,
and then I was like,
didn't know.
Okay, yeah.
We actually did get a couple pictures. Maybe you'll post them on Simon Says Farms.
Or on the live.
Or
Simon
on the
Says
live
Farms
page.
live Facebook page.
Quinn and Olivia were out there. We had to get a bucket for them to stand on so they could see the telescope.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Jan W. I'm telling you, trouble. 'Tis the season.
Yeah.
You know Santa's watching. I know Santa's in this room right now.
Jake did say that. We looked at a planet. He's like, what's that one? And Liz goes, it's Uranus. And
I didn't say that.
That's inappropriate. Yeah.
I didn't say that. Uncle Tevin did.
Yeah. And it was Mars. That's the one we moved to.
It was Mars.
Mars just is a dot.
Yeah,
Mars was boring.
We actually could see every grain of sand on the moon.
Like Typo said, did you see the man on the moon? We got so close that, like, I think we saw the flag.
I'm pretty sure I saw, like...
Footprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure I saw it. Okay, so do you want to go right into some questions if they have any questions?
Ask questions.
We haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, and a lot has happened.
And a lot has happened, a lot is happening, a lot will be happening. See?
Right.
Now, and...
Well, that's kind of like from Spaceballs, you know?
Oh.
The now or the now? Like, then or now? Now, then now? You don't remember that. Have you ever seen Spaceballs?
And that would be why I'm lost.
Okay. You've never seen it?
No.
Are you serious?
Really?
100%.
Oh my gosh. All right, ready? Here we go.
How many movies I have? Okay, this is...
Never seen Spaceballs, and it's here. We have Spaceballs here on disc. Yes, a disc, like you put it in the machine.
That's an absolute fail on my part.
Yep, and
okay,
Pretty Woman.
Okay, Pretty Woman.
Never seen it.
And I've never seen like any of the Star Wars movies.
But no, we've watched Harry Potter about 100 times. All 9 of them. Yeah.
First of all,
It's not 9.
there's not 9.
Felt
There's
like
7 of them.
Well, felt
Now,
like 9.
It might be 9 hours.
Movie number 7 has 2 parts.
There you go. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay, no, there's a lot of movies that when people hear, when people talk about the movie, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen it. They're like, what?
What?
Pretty Woman's one of them. Dirty Dancing's one of them.
No birthday cake for Uncle Kevin today. He's got a birthday beer.
Cookies though.
He's got a birthday beer too.
Which is way more important.
Okay.
Here comes the question.
A couple questions are coming in. Nettie asks, do you think Harper may need a new buck to breed with next season? No. I don't think this is a Giovanni thing because Giovanni was able to successfully breed Greta, Genevieve, and Sadie and Lucy. No problems. So I think it's something to do with Harper. And I don't know. Maybe she needs like fertility drugs.
Who knows?
I have no idea.
I'll take the next one. Susan Batterby asked, what changed to the camera in Cassie's castle? So we've been having a lot of technical issues. So one thing we did, the camera we're on right now and the camera in Cassie's castle are the brand new cameras, this year's generation. The other camera in House of Pie and another one are first generation, which basically means 4-year-old technology. Worse Wi-Fi. They're just worse. The volume is better in Cassie's castle now. The picture quality is actually better. The only downfall is it's a tighter shot, which we cannot change. So you're upgraded to a new camera, but unfortunately we can't widen the angle. They don't offer that. I do have another way we might be able to do it, but I don't know. That's what's different there.
Yeah, so I guess there's some people who are like, wait, what happened to Harper? So as you probably know, Harper was confirmed pregnancy with her blood work done just before Thanksgiving. We found out the week after Thanksgiving that her blood work came back positive. And because Dr. Kara felt so bad that she couldn't see so many of the babies, she offered to come back a week or two later to do update ultrasounds to try to see if we could see twins, triplets, singleton, just so we have a better idea towards the end of their pregnancies on how to feed them. So she did. She sent Dr. Lindsay, which was the first time I think y'all met Dr. Lindsay. Although Dr. Lindsay was here for the OG people back when Poppy...
No, it was not Dr. Lindsay. It was a different doctor.
When Poppy had her baby. But no, that wasn't Dr. Lindsay.
It was a different doctor.
Anyway, so no, OG people will not know Dr. Lindsay.
Dr. Lindsay helped with the castrations, but that was...
I have met... but I had met Dr. Lindsay prior to even that. Right. So anyway, when she came back to ultrasounds, Greta, Rainey, Harper, and Grace, she did not find babies in Harper. So it means that Harper miscarried sometime between then, at 25 days, which is still really early on in the pregnancy. So sometime between 25 days and the day that she was ultrasounded. Yeah. So I don't know. It could be because she had a tough time getting pregnant last year. She miscarried her first time. She didn't take the first round this time, and she miscarried her second time. Yeah.
So how do you know when they miscarried? Somebody asked that.
We know that she miscarried and didn't just not take. We had a positive pregnancy test at day 25. Also, she did not come back into heat between her 18 to 21 day window. Mm-hmm. So a goat's cycle is only 18 to 21 days. If they come back into heat during that time, you know that she just didn't take. But if she's quiet during that time, then it's very likely that she's pregnant. And we even had a positive pregnancy test to say that she was in fact pregnant. So that's how we know she miscarried. So, we did some tests on her to see if there was a reason that we could pinpoint, with, what's her name? Evelyn.
No idea.
With Evelyn, we were like, okay, so was there something physically going on that we couldn't see that would cause her to not fall pregnant? Evelyn did have something. She had a case of worms that she just didn't have any symptoms to. She wasn't thin. She didn't have a bad coat. She didn't have any diarrhea. Her eyelids looked great. We just didn't know she had worms, but it was a big enough load on her system that it prevented her from going into heat. It's like when somebody exercises too much, like a girl, if they exercise too much, they won't have their monthly cycle, it stops. I guess with a goat, if their body is stressed enough with the parasite load, they also won't go into heat. So we were wondering if maybe something like that was going on with Harper, so we did a fecal test, and her fecal came back clean, as did Charlotte's, so that doesn't explain Charlotte or Harper's reasoning to not be pregnant this year.
Right.
Other than, we're just going to chalk it up to it being the year 2020 and try again next year.
That was a good run. And I stayed quiet.
You did, but I did see your cheek.
Yes, I had I'm up to 3 questions in my head. I'm trying to store them. Can we have more pools? I don't know who asked these anymore because they're already off the screen. Mm-hmm. We even added a bigger screen over here like we did for Thanksgiving, vertical, so we can see them all. But can we add more pools? No, probably not. I think we're good with the pool count because we need a good ratio of hay area to poop.
Yeah.
Because pooping in the pool is a pain.
Right.
So no, probably not. Saw something about problems with snow in the barn. Not really. We got a little snow because it was light, fluffy snow, so it makes it up and then comes down. And then who is Santa's helper in chat? Do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Liz knows who that is. I do not.
I don't know if they want to know who.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they want, I know who it is.
Yeah.
You guys would too.
How's Gio doing with the cold?
That's the one.
Giovanni's crazy. He's
Gio
pouting.
or Gia?
Gio or Gio?
Gio.
Gio. Oh,
yeah,
he's just cranky.
I posted that video this morning of him headbutting his house.
Yeah.
He was throwing a tantrum in his hut.
Inside his hut, he was headbutting it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
all
hilarious.
you could see was the hut
I didn't even see
bouncing.
it.
And the other boys are looking over like, what's his problem? It's because
Yeah.
you didn't give him breakfast in bed this morning.
I put it in his feeder, right?
Which he took it out, threw it on the snow, went back to his house, and pouted about it.
Yeah. Yeah, he pouted tonight, too.
In the video, the feeder's empty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody else's is full. His hay is on the ground,
Right.
and he's inside throwing a tantrum, banging his head against
Ridiculous.
the wall.
I didn't even see that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I missed that one. I did see somebody ask something about... there it is. April P. Liz, have you ever thought about adding bath bombs to the collection? Thought? Yes.
Yes.
We thought about
There's a lot of
stuff.
things that I've thought about going and starting. Here's the thing: is we're so new with soap still. I really want to keep doing. I really want to focus on that, and I don't want to get to the point where we do a lot of everything.
And we do a mediocre.
Because then I don't feel like we specialize in anything.
Right. Yep.
So
we're sticking with soap.
For now, I
And
mean,
most of you know basic soap is launching soon. When I say soon, we've made our first round. You probably saw a picture on Instagram, possibly. And that takes 5 to 6 weeks to cure. So we're still aiming for like a February launch on the basic soap.
yeah, I've been posting pictures of the Valentine's Day collection on my new Instagram page. If you don't know, there's a link, I think, on the Simon Says Farms live page, but my name on there is like The Goat Whisperer with periods, not spaces.
So the period go.
And I'm
period
wearing this
whisperer.
shirt in my tag, in my
Yeah.
profile picture with
But
it's me and Pie Pie.
But that page is 100% soap.
Just soap.
Instagram perfect photos. That's just what we're trying to do over there.
Yeah. So that's where the soap looks all pretty and
Right.
looks
So-
its best.
So we have thought of bath bombs. We've thought of a lot of stuff, but right now it's...
There's a lot of possibilities, but I really want to focus on. I don't want to go and compromise quality on lotion or soap because we're rushing to keep that in stock while tinkering with something else. So
Right.
I really I want to stick with what we have right now because I feel like it's very easily we could get really overwhelmed easily.
Right. Yeah, we can. We can. And we're running out of physical space already. So
Even though we just expanded the soap
even though we
room.
just expanded. So launching bath bombs and making those and letting those cure, because those need a cure time too. And then packaging them and where do you put the inventory and all that. So we have to play it very strategic as to what we launch, what we don't launch, what we outsource. You guys know our shirts, we don't make them. We use a outsourced company so we don't have to inventory all that.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
can you go on my Instagram and send me a link so I can post it on here? Because YouTube's having a thing about moderators posting links. Although I think I tried to post the link earlier this morning and it wouldn't even work for me. So you know what? Never mind. Don't do that. It's on the Simon Says Farms Live Facebook page, the link to my new Instagram. But we'll also put it in the description to the Cassie's Castle cam. So, I didn't see another question, but I see Rosemary Loveland asked, are you having a problem with ice falling off the roof? It's not really a problem, it's just gravity.
Yeah.
But yes, there are sheets of like snow and ice that are falling off the roof. And if we get a day of sunny weather in the next like day or so, there's a lot of like a whole shelf of ice that is going to make a really loud noise when it falls.
Right.
Yeah, see if
I
that'll...
just posted it.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah, you're not a moderator.
You're not a moderator, so... Yeah.
We could always give
We
him
could
it.
always just copy and paste it. Put it in there.
Yeah, he has it. So that's my Instagram.
Yep, well, I'm going to try it. Here we go.
Alright, so
Bam.
you guys might not see it, but
So
we just posted it.
I just tried it. It's in there. Tell me if it pops up for you, Kevin. And
Yeah,
if
it's there.
you click on it,
You
does
see
it
it?
work? So YouTube's having some trouble with links in chat.
Okay. So if the moderators want to start dropping links...
Well, if
and
they could
test,
try.
We'll test
test it.
Test it because, I don't know. YouTube was funny with me this morning. It wouldn't let me post about this Q&A tonight, so Connie sees the link. So, okay, well, that's the Soap Instagram.
So that's Soap Instagram link. And if a moderator wants to try to drop any link just to see what happens.
Yay! Look, they're all seeing it. Brenda's like, I see it. Yeah, it's it kind of makes our job a little harder when our moderators can't do something as simple as drop a link. So that feature is nice to have back. Even if it's just for us,
we could
hopefully the moderators will get the ability.
Oh, Tina just dropped the link.
I see Tina's too.
Yep. Check out their calendar.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Speaking of the calendar.
I
don't know if it's up to date because did we ever put Christmas cookies on there? Because we're making Christmas cookies with Santa.
I don't know. Brenda's is there too.
Well, not with Santa, but we're making Christmas cookies for Santa.
All right. So it looks like at least in this chat. Links are working for moderators and us to drop. So.
Okay.
What?
Making cookies live.
Now you sound like Tyler.
I know. What time are we doing that? Because I totally forgot to put it in here.
Is it 1 o'clock?
I think so.
These guys will know because I know it's in their calendars.
PM. Is it 1 p.m.? I think so. Sarah, it's okay you're late. We're just happy you're here.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's 1.
I think so too.
I'm just going to put it in for 1 now. Somebody can tell me later.
So this is really funny. Susie Ransom asked the same question. Demi says yes, it's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. There,
Susie asked the same question when Uncle Kevin came over today. Quinn was on his 2 o'clock call with his teacher.
Got it.
And he goes, oh, my Uncle Kevin is here. And he was like, she was excited, oh, that's great. Is he in from town? Like, does he live close by? And Quinny was like, no, far away, but next door, 2 doors down is far away to Quinn.
2 doors, yeah.
And she goes, oh, is Uncle Kevin your mom's brother or your dad's brother?
And what was Quinn's response?
Crickets.
He
was like, I don't know. He's neither.
The answer is neither.
He's actually the kid's godfather, but he's your best friend from your restaurant days.
Yep.
And now he's just all of our friends.
To make a long story short, it's been over 20 years, right? 21 years, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Kevin used to be my boss at Friendly's. He was the manager and I was one of the cooks. And we've just been together.
So he feels my pain.
Yes, he feels her pain. Yeah, we've been together ever since, longer than we've been together.
Mm-hmm.
By about a year.
Although I met Kevin first. That night I met Kevin first. Right. The night Aaron and I met for the very first time, I actually met Kevin first.
Yeah.
Then I met Aaron.
Right.
He was too drunk to know anybody walked in the door.
Right. So but I've known Kevin longer than I've known Liz, and there's no.
And that's really funny.
Yeah.
You've known Kevin longer than you've known me, and I've known Kevin longer than I've known you.
Yeah, it's a weird triangle.
And now he's just Uncle Kevin.
Now he's Uncle
Actually, he's now Uncle Tevin.
Uncle Tevin with a T, yes. Yeah.
Question you guys missed. What was your reaction to Thunder looking out the window from the theater?
Thunder looking out the he's done that before.
Billy's done it too, from the platform looking out the window. On the back wall. I always find it really cute. What the cutest was when we were actually out behind the barn and I saw Billy's little face.
We saw him looking through the window.
And he's like, hi. Yeah, that was adorable. Yeah, they're funny like that.
Yeah. So, I'm going to jump to Lauren Graves' question. I might jump back if Kevin sees another one in the background there. Are we spending Christmas with you guys like we did Thanksgiving? So that's what I was just talking about. Not Christmas. We're keeping Christmas real quiet around here. Literally just the 6 of us. Nobody else is going to be here. But Christmas Eve, we'll be making cookies with you guys, with the village, live on YouTube in the kitchen with the kids. Yeah, s'mores stuffed chocolate chip cookies.
You gave my recipe away.
I did not give it away. I just said
Real
exciting.
cookies won't be here in July for Christmas.
Take a s'mores and shove it inside a chocolate chip cookie.
That's my cookie.
And eat it. And you literally need like both hands to hold on to it. It's
That's
she makes
my
like 4 cookies. Yeah, it makes literally like 4 cookies.
Giants.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Giant.
Chocolate.
Yeah, and I saw somebody said something about, did we receive your sponge candy?
We haven't received a
Tracy,
lot of things.
we haven't received. A lot of people have reached out saying, "Have you received this?" For those of you we have received stuff, thank you very much. It's very exciting. The kids love it. It's like
and the Christmas
every
cards
day.
are coming in, and they're really cute because we hang them
But
up on our wall.
For somebody that has gone into the back door of a shipping facility lately, because I was trying to ship out some orders that aren't, again, today, they didn't get picked up. We have like 10 orders downstairs that the truck missed today. So now tomorrow I got to go back to the post office, and they let me in the back door because I'm there so much. Oh my gosh, it's a mess. It's insane what these people are going through. So I get it why your stuff hasn't shown up, but I think our customers are starting to realize too.
That's Quinn's teacher.
Where?
She goes, thanks for the clarification. As soon as I asked, I was like, well, that was a stupid thing to ask a 7-year-old. No.
Oh, right there. That's
Miss-
Quinn's
Miss
teacher?
Pete,
Oh, that's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a stupid question. It would have made total sense because he knows, like,
Yeah.
Uncle Jason is your brother.
Yeah, so no
But
disrespect.
It's just not like, no blood.
No blood. Yeah, but
just,
no disrespect to my brother. I have one brother and a half sister, so same dad, different moms. Way younger, 25-ish, the sister.
Yeah, she's
25, so a lot younger than my brother's older than me. But when we got married, and Liz asked me, "Hey, who's going to be the best man in the wedding?" No thought
No
at all.
hesitation.
Kevin, my brother and I just aren't that. I mean, we're close, but we were just not that close. Like divorced family. He went to live with dad for a little bit. I lived with mom. He's into rock and roll. I was into different music. He's into sports. I'm into like
selling stuff.
Yeah. So there was always like this, like we've always gotten along. I love my brother.
Yeah, of course.
But there was never that like
really
hey,
close brotherly bond.
So it was like nope. It was
So
and I got a picture of Kevin. I should show you guys.
Whoa.
Well, maybe
what happens?
Get,
there's certain things that cannot go out into the public.
So I don't know how I found this today.
Oh boy.
Y'all want to see the picture that shows up when I? Oh my god, that was my birthday.
Was it your birthday?
Yes.
I literally found that picture this morning. So that picture is old. All right, I gotta show it now. Now they're wondering. Yeah, and now they're wondering.
Kevin's
I
like,
don't even know if they're gonna be able to see it. There we go. It was your birthday? It was like a Hawaiian birthday?
Yes.
That was a surprise Hawaiian birthday.
Was it her 30th?
Yeah.
7
No.
years ago? That was at the Colchester house.
Colchester.
So
25th birthday.
25th? 21?
I had just had Tyler.
It was a big birthday.
It was a big one. Yeah, oh, it was hilarious.
It was probably maybe 25. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, you're only 21 now, so can it...
Plus shipping and handling. Express. 3-day shipping over here. Okay.
All right, when the goats have multiple, let's get to that one so we don't lose that.
I heard something about, I read, somebody else had a question about why do the goats grunt? Are they in pain?
No.
I think the grunting comes a lot from just pushing. It's just like, I mean, if you push real hard, you're gonna grunt a little bit. I don't know. I don't see the girls really in a lot of pain. I would think if they were in pain, they would be screaming. Because we have some girls who are definitely more vocal during labor and delivery. But, yeah, go ahead.
So I got something funny. Totally different concept. Different topic. Because I noticed what time it was. So tonight, in Salem, our little town, they were doing a Salem town decorating contest. Right? So you had to decorate your house for the holidays. Send in a picture. They weren't even driving around to go see them. Send in a picture, email it in or whatever, and the committee was going to vote as to who wins. So I sent them a link to the live Cassie Castle camera and said, this is what we did for the holidays. By the way, log in at 7 to see the lights. Well, the town logged in tonight at 7 to watch the light show, so we could possibly win. You never know. So when the town logged in, they literally logged into Cassie's camera at 7.
Your neighbors are going to win, if anything.
Then, if they enter, the neighbors are really good.
Salem, or is
Yeah,
that
the guy on
Colchester?
the same road, our
Yeah,
side.
across the street is Colchester.
Yeah, but he's not across the street. He's on this side.
Yeah.
No, he's good. And the guy over there is good, but he's Bosra. He's a different town.
Yeah.
But that was just funny.
What happened last night with the door, Aaron?
The door.
Oh yeah, what happened last night with the door?
Okay, so
See, what happened was. Hey,
the fact that I left
you know
it
that
open.
drink that Jenna brought? Can you grab it?
A
in
little
the
can?
fridge? Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
wanna
in the
try it.
fridge?
Yeah.
Oh, good. And remember, if
Okay,
you're
are you
grabbing
okay?
one of these, grab one with no label on.
Are you like $49.99 plus shipping and handling?
No, whoa, watch out. $39.99 plus shipping and handling.
Well, he almost fell into the light trying to stand up. The poor
I
knee.
did not.
So
Your knee screamed.
when she's done, I'll answer.
I'm done.
Okay, so when I did the barn last night, I went in to fix the pools, to like lay them all out so you guys can see the pools, because I know we've had some comments, I can't see the pool because of the new camera angle. So I tried to help, but I didn't realize, because I broke up my routine, I didn't realize I went in the door near the feeder and then did the pools and everything and went out the little door, not realizing I never locked that door. So it's like, doing the barn is one of those like habit routine things. When you break up your routine and do something different, you might forget to do something, and I forgot to close the door. That's, I think, what they were talking about.
Yeah, it was all kind of a little bit of a...
How many ounces
Chaos.
is Aaron's drink? Looks big. It is pretty big.
It's
This
huge.
is 22 ounces. This is a 20... It's basically
He should be sharing.
2 beers. You want some?
No.
Maple porter.
I don't do beer.
I know. Yeah.
Is Penelope pregnant? So Penelope was really tricky. Penelope is Angie's Toggenburg that she got from us.
Yeah.
And Penelope we're thinking Penelope's pregnant, but she didn't get an ultrasound or blood work, so it's just kind of up in the air. But considering that she didn't,
Can you get it?
Yep.
I don't have an opener. Go up against the big wood on the wall there. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if this is any good.
So nice job. See, no opener. That's what post and beam is for.
All right. Well.
So yeah, no, I don't think.
Oh no! Did you shake it? It said shake well before opening.
Oh,
It's
well.
a port in your...
Oh, good
Pour it in
idea.
there. Yeah.
Good
That's what I thought
idea.
you were doing.
How the neighbors had it big. Oh yeah. So our neighbors did have a big fire. Like I think that house is coming down.
Yeah.
A couple.
You know that
Kevin doesn't
blue
even know.
salt box
Right across the
Colonial,
street.
right by Courtney Terrace?
So when you pull out of the driveway,
Big fire.
Big fire. Whole side of the house is all black. It's all boarded up.
I didn't think it. Well,
They
so
moved somewhere else.
the original report said it wasn't that big of a fire by the neighbors,
By the neighbors.
and
right.
we drove by. I was like, "That's not
No,
an
they're living
insignificant
somewhere
fire.
else now.
They had to board up all the windows.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nobody living there right now.
Yeah. Everybody got out okay. Supposedly all people, animals, everything, everybody
all
got
the
out.
animals and all their kids and
Which, by the
themselves.
way, like, it's an all-volunteer fire department around here, and they were on it. Like,
Yeah.
multiple towns.
There
like,
was
they
a
showed
lot
up.
of smoke in the air
Oh,
that
yeah.
night. It was pretty scary.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did Roman lock the goats out? Oh, so we're getting a frost heave, right? The ground's starting to expand because it's freezing. And the door that they normally go in and out of, I can't open it. I got to bring like a jacket. No, what am I thinking? Pitchfork or something. I got to break up
Pickaxe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pickaxe over there to break up the dirt. So I can.
Jackhammer.
That would have been way more fun. To break up the dirt, to move all that around so that door can still open and
Put
close.
the propane heater on it.
That's a
We've done that.
smart idea. Yeah, we can melt it.
It's always
That
been
was the
that.
first time we've done that.
Yeah.
That ground has always been a little too high anyway, so we need to just shovel some out. Okay, I really want to get to, because we're sitting here at about 35 minutes into Q&A,
Mm-hmm.
and I really want to get to our announcement.
The big announcement, you want to get there?
Yeah, I do.
All right, hang on. Oh, I got to go back to here. Okay.
So, y'all have taken some guesses
And you're all
as to
wrong.
what our big announcement is, and nobody's even close.
Nobody's even close.
Nobody's even close. Now,
Do we want to clarify why we did it? Talk about why, or just tell them?
you want to just drop?
Drop the bomb.
Drop
and
a-
tell them why.
Go ahead, you first. No, I'm not
No?
going to just drop the link. No.
Okay, so the announcement is we're moving
Yeah, we're moving.
to another YouTube channel.
Yes!
Okay, so we're not really moving property, whatever.
All right.
Here's,
So don't
I'm going to let
panic.
him explain
All right.
why we're moving.
So this is what's happening, right? We've been on this YouTube channel for about 5 years. In total, 5 years.
Yeah.
From the day one we started Simon Says Farms YouTube channel.
Right.
And then over the course of the years, and some of you might know, we've been streaming live for almost 2. Right? Year and a half, 2 years?
Mhm. This will be our third kidding season.
Third kidding season. So we've been streaming 24/7. And what we're noticing and we've learned a lot about is those regular, let's say Simon Says Saturday style videos. The pre-recorded, really edited, put together, the vlogs, the family history, the production side, right, is mixed in with all this live camera action. And then when the camera goes down and back up and down and back up, YouTube says, you posted 5 videos today. We're not going to tell your audience about them because you're bothering them by posting too much, right? YouTube will only send out.
Which is why sometimes when we put the live cam up, some people are like, I didn't get a notification. Yeah,
Right.
because you just dropped a video that morning.
YouTube, by standard, will only send you 4 notifications in a day. So I follow big YouTubers, Peter McKinnon, I follow Gary Vee, I follow a bunch of Cody, like all these guys, D. Nimmin, all that. No matter what, if every single one of my favorite YouTubers posts a video on that day, I will only get 4 notifications because they don't want to bother you to the point you unsubscribe from people.
Right.
So for you guys following some of the big zoos, following the other farms, if you wake, and that's every 24 hours. So if one person, that's why a lot of YouTubers put out videos at 6, 7, 8 in the morning because they want to get you first, and then later in it knowing that you may only get 4 dings throughout the day. So it started to get clogged up and like, okay, the live cam's messing up this, and the regular videos are here. So when we say we're moving, we're splitting the content in half.
We're not, this channel not going
will not
anywhere.
change. You will just never see another pre-edited video on this channel.
So, all the live stuff, your live cams, the live births, the live
Memberships.
Q&As, all of your membership perks with Wacky Wednesdays and virtual goat snuggles, everything is staying here.
Right.
What we're moving is all of that pre-recorded content, like your Simon Says Saturday style videos,
The snow day video from the other day.
the snow day video,
Anything.
like stuff like Jake's graduation and all that other stuff, like
This year's Christmas.
the blooper video, like everything will be over on our new channel. And if anybody has noticed, this channel has already been renamed. It's named Simon Says Farms Live. It matches our Simon Says Farms Live Facebook page. So they go hand in hand. The new YouTube channel that you'll see all of the edited content on is simply called Simon Says Farms. Very easy. We will drop the link in chat, so if you want to go over and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications there.
There's not a single video on that channel
There's
as of
nothing
today.
there. We didn't want to post anything. We'll have a welcome video coming out tomorrow. And we will be posting all of our 2021 announcements.
Everything moving forward. I literally have like 2, if not 3 videos already edited in that channel. You guys just can't see them.
So Jan asked a really great question. Will that include past videos or just from now on?
Now on.
So it's now on. However, what we are doing is we're taking some of our best performing videos from this channel, and we're going to remaster them into kind of like us watching our reaction video. So it's like us sitting here watching our video as if we're watching it
for the first time,
or like just reminiscing and getting our reactions to like maybe some behind the scenes stuff, like, oh my god, I remember that. Remember you edited this part out because this happened, or that, you know, stuff like that. You get a little more of the nitty gritty.
So you might be able to go watch like a Simon Says Saturday 104 because we know that was a good one, even though the views on YouTube might not show it, or some, because there's like an inside story to it, and we're gonna like Simon Says 104 remastered or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the series...
We don't know.
The series name, as far as like... TLC does this with their like 90 Day Fiance series that they do, and a couple other shows that they do where they have other characters from the show that aren't in that season. It's called Pillow Talk, but they're watching it in bed because they're couples, so it's a couples thing. I'm not watching this in bed with you, sorry. No offense to you. I didn't mean it like that.
I get that.
I just mean they're not welcome in our bedroom.
No, we're not bringing YouTube into the bedroom.
No,
I get it. No.
We'll come up with some name.
But that's just a series that we're going to have some fun with. I mean, like, I did that video the other day, the Snow Day video, and some people literally said, I can't believe she said this, was like, that's the best video to date. I'm like, that wasn't even that good.
It was entertaining, though.
But it was entertaining. And I have another video that we did the next day of me and Tyler snowboarding off the back of Billy.
Yeah, that's going on.
Which is super funny. You guys are going to, like, pee yourself watching that video. And it's already done and edited, and it's up on the new channel.
I'm shocked you didn't get hurt doing that.
I did.
He got into bed the other night.
I'm so old.
Last night and said, oh, my elbow.
Like, my elbow hurts, yeah. And I was like, I don't know why my elbow hurts. And I go, oh, wait a second. Maybe it's because Tyler dragged me around the farm on the back of Billy.
Yeah.
But I'm like...
So thank you. I'm seeing everybody saying how they subscribed and it's done. Thank you for going over there. This is all...
Do the analogy.
Yes. This is all in effort to be a little more organized. Analytic wise for YouTube, it makes more sense. It's like you put your silverware in this drawer in the kitchen, and you put your baking, like your measuring cups and your rolling pins in this drawer. You don't put them all together because you wouldn't be able to find anything.
And that's what was starting to happen. Plus, to be honest, for those YouTube nerds in the audience, YouTube thought our content was really bad because one of the number one, for anybody out there trying to create a YouTube channel or know somebody that is, one of the number one stats that YouTube looks at is what's called viewer duration. Actually, there's two. There's viewer duration and viewer percentage. So if the video is this long and the viewer watches this much of it, they watched 50%.
Right.
But if the video is this long, like our live streams are 24, 48, 72 hours, and the viewer only watches this, the target you're trying to achieve on YouTube is about 70%. Right? So if I put out a 10-minute video, I want most people to watch 7 minutes.
It's a measurement of, like, how are you doing?
How good is your content? Is it engaging? Do people click on it and in a minute they get bored? Or do they watch it?
And then it tells YouTube, too, okay, well, this chunk of people really like your videos, so we're going to go and use those demographics, those statistics, and find more.
And find more people like them.
Suggest your video to people who are like the ones who are watching the 70% of these videos. And if you take a look at our edited content, the videos that you were just talking about,
70%.
We're way over that number. Our channel outperforms a lot of the big channels. But the live cam is killing those numbers, which is slowing our overall growth on YouTube.
And
so a lot of professionals in the business are saying you need to split them. And I fought it for a long time.
She fought it for over a year, guys.
Yeah, I did.
I've been wanting to do this for a year. Because again, and I don't want to take, somebody said, am I still going to be considered an OG? Of course you are. Because this live channel is not going anywhere.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
We are the same village.
Correct.
Whether we are here or whether we're on the new channel, we are still the same village we are today.
Now remember, the new channel won't need moderators, won't have live chats, won't have any of that stuff, because all of that's going to happen here. The live Q&As, everything's here. That is literally videos that range between, 1 minute and like 30 minutes? I really don't do my videos much more than half an hour.
Yeah.
That's what goes over there.
Yeah.
So
This
it'll make
channel-
Tina's job easier when I say, hey, Tina, can you drop that link from Easter 2027? And she'll be able to find it because it'll be on that channel.
Yeah.
Instead of having to dig through 800 videos of just old live streams, which clutters the channel and makes us look like nobody likes us, because what I was saying earlier, you want that 70% view duration. And our live channel literally has like a 1%. That's what we score.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people come in, look, oh, goats, and go out. They watched for less than a minute. The video's 9 hours long, and it makes us look bad. So I've said it from day one, and I know a lot of people know, it's not about the size of the audience, it's the quality. However, we're trying to build a business. We have to get bigger in order to be able to support our family.
Yeah.
And this is the way to do it. Split the two, live over here, regular, edited, produced content over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if any questions came in.
There was one before any of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
It's not, they go, this is probably a crazy question. It's actually not a crazy question. When goats have multiple kids, can every kid be in the same sack, like identical, or do all of them have their own sack like people?
So when we have twins, they
We as in people?
No, like the goats.
Oh, goats.
They're all 2 eggs that both got fertilized. So they have their own sack. I don't know if we've ever...
It hasn't happened here.
I don't think we've ever had identical twins where it's 1 sack, 2 babies. I'm sure because it's just science that it can happen. I just don't recall saying, wow, I didn't see another bubble before I saw another kid, you know?
Yeah, no. There's always been an extra bubble for
Another
each child.
bubble.
For each child.
For each child, there's a bubble.
So Granny Barb asked a good question. Please subscribe to both channels. But we will still drop a link in the live cam that says, hey, new video out on the other channel with the link, and pin the post so you can click on the link and go watch the video. But we can't be your notification system.
Yeah.
Like,
we're going to do this for a little while just while it's new to help, just remember to please subscribe. Subscribing to the channel not only helps you get the notifications too, and hitting the bell and all that, and keeping you organized and knowing where to find these videos, but it also helps our channel in getting some more perks. There's certain things we won't be able to do until we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Like, for example, when I dropped that link, it was youtube.com/blah, blah, 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 blah. We're not allowed to name that youtube.com/
custom URL.
Simon Says Farms until we're over 100 subscribers, which, by the way, we're there now.
So tomorrow we'll have...
thank you.
Yeah,
But
tomorrow we'll have a custom URL to drop in the chat.
There's a lot of perks or different things YouTube gives you at certain levels. Like at 500 subscribers, they give you stuff. At 1,000, at 10,000, and it just keeps going.
Right.
And we know, just so you guys know, for those of you that know the family, Tyler cried when we told him this.
Yeah.
Literally cried in the kitchen and goes, you guys worked so hard for like 4 years and now you have to start over? And we're like, whoa, like literally tears in his eyes. And he's like, we're like, Tyler, it's not going anywhere. He goes, well, you were almost at 20,000. And I'm like, we're still there. We're just... It's like you making content for Pokemon on this channel and making content for RC cars on this channel. It's different audience, different people, whatever. I'm like, we're not starting over at 0. The 17,000 people or whatever didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, he was like emotional.
We do know that not all 16,000 are gonna head over there.
And that's kind of the point.
Fine.
He also is the emotional one.
Right.
Yeah.
He is.
Well, he's very tied to... He's very invested in wanting this business to succeed. He has a lot of pride in like what we're doing and really wants to be a part of that and and really likes to be like, I don't know, he's just really proud of who his parents are, which that's because, you know, he has the emotional intelligence. Like, he's older than I am.
Right.
You know, he
also is very, I don't know if it's analytical is the word, but he comes to me because he has his own little YouTube channel. He comes to us and says, Dad, what's your viewer duration? What are you getting? How old are your followers? Like, he asks these...
He compares his channel to our channel.
He's like, oh, I got 40 views this month. Like, he's
really proud of his...
He's like going... Yeah, he's looking at the numbers and stuff like that. And, like, you know... But, yeah, he was actually kind of excited for the last, like, 2 days that he had more subscribers than we did. Yeah. He's like, well, then I have more subscribers than you now. Yeah. So, that was funny. But that's it. That's all we're doing is splitting the channel. So, tomorrow we'll put out the same explainer we just did is going to go out. Will the membership work on the other channel? No, Claudia. You won't need a membership on the other channel because the only thing memberships do is give you perks on this channel, like when we do Wacky Wednesdays, you're on the close-up cam instead of the balcony cam.
Yeah, we'll make sure all of the early access behind-the-scenes stuff is posted here for the members.
Right.
That's kind of... Right. A lot of our early access behind-the-scenes stuff tends to be live memberships anyway, but if it's not, we know that this is meant for those tiers in the memberships, and memberships are still here. So no, there will not be memberships on the other... Wait, I wasn't done.
Go ahead.
There's not memberships over on the other channel for now. A, we don't qualify. B, we don't see a need for it right now. As we grow, I don't know, but this is still home base. You know, like, this is where...
What I said the other day, and you'll see it soon, tomorrow. It's supposed to go out today, but you'll see it tomorrow, or even later tonight I'll post it. I don't know. The explainer video. We explain this process in, like, 4 minutes, and it goes out on the new channel. It'll be the first video posted on the new channel. We literally said, and Liz picked on me, I go, this is the channel where you're going to watch Jake get married, and she goes... You went straight to married? Like, what about when they graduate high school?
And because I'm not really sure that's
like, oh my god! But
that's gonna take an extra year.
The point is the whole storyline of raising goats, building a business, the kids growing up. All that is on the other channel. This channel is 100%.
Okay, I want to know, Maureen, please, let us know how you're confused so that we can answer. Because I'll tell you, Brenda was confused too.
Yes.
So if you have a specific question that will help clear up the confusion, I will be happy to explain it or point to Aaron because I'm sometimes confused too.
Live versus edited. That's the easiest way.
That's it. Live versus edited.
Yeah.
Yep.
This channel that you're on right now will remain live content. So your live cams for Cassie's Castle, hello Ladybug, Cassie's Castle, House of Pie, birthing cams, virtual goat snuggles, Wacky Wednesday, all live content stays right here on this channel. The other channel that we are going to is the Simon Says Farms channel, which you might think you're on right now. This channel has been renamed Simon Says Farms Live. Says it in the name. This is where you're going to find live content. The other channel is where you're going to find all of your vlog style videos, edited videos, anything that, you know, even the shorts are going to go over there.
Everything.
Yep. Everything else that is not recorded live, so it's all pre-recorded and edited.
Right, and it's not meant for members only. If it's a behind-the-scene members only, like, hey guys, we're making this real cool fancy soap, we want to show it to you first, blah, 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 that's what members get. That's pre-recorded, but it's got to be a members-only thing. It'll still go to members, know how to get to their community tab, all that stuff.
Yeah, that'll all stay the same.
Roxy had a good question. Will it have ads that we should watch? So she's shaking her head no, but the answer is yes. It could have ads. However, YouTube's allowed to run ads on any video they want. They own the platform, right? Whether I tell them no or not, they're allowed to. It's kind of weird. They can do it. Prior to us reaching 1,000 subscribers, we're not allowed to get paid for those ads.
We will not be monetized on that
So
channel.
between now and 1,000 subscribers, we're posting all this for free.
I think that's why Tyler cried.
That's probably why Tyler cried, but it's not a lot of money. To be honest, we make more money selling lip balm, which is the cheapest item on our website, than we do in ad revenue from YouTube. It's not that big. But
he still sees
it like, you're demonetized now. You got to start from zero and blah blah blah. And I'm like, Tyler, if you don't like the process, you shouldn't be playing the game. Like, you don't want to play baseball just to win. You might want to like you gotta like being at bat. You gotta like the process, not just the win.
I love the fact that he looks at the numbers.
Right. I love the fact that he looks at the numbers too. You just
can't get so wrapped up in the numbers that it no longer becomes fun.
Correct. Right. Exactly.
Numbers are always fun.
Numbers are fun, and if he learns the numbers, and any other YouTuber out there, again, when I was in LA 2 years ago, they're like, you have a watch time over 14 minutes? I'm like, yeah. They're like, mine's 6. And then when it comes down to, you have people literally watching a black screen. I'm like, yeah, on average, 40 people in our live channel in the middle of the night will watch a black screen. They're either leaving it up overnight or they're talking to each other. It became a community and not really, it's not what's on the screen that's important. It's what they're talking about. The community is talking to each other. They're like, that's amazing. But then the viewer percentage was super low because our videos are so low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mary, the Lurker Baker. That was so nice of you. We'll give that to Tyler since he's so worried about the numbers.
Right.
What's that? 2 questions?
2 quick questions. One was, how are the ducks doing?
I'll answer that.
Yeah.
No, I'll answer that.
My answer is noisy.
Noisy.
Yeah. So I'll answer that. I saw that earlier. I can't remember who asked it, but as you guys know, we are a farm that tries to raise as much of our own food. The ducks that are still here are doing great. The ducks that are not still here were tasty.
They were
so yeah, first time ever I processed ducks. Oh my gosh, is this so much harder than chickens? So if you're ever thinking about it, don't get me wrong, it was yummy. It was really good. But it's a lot of work to process a duck. So we still have 5 ducks out of the 9. She had to keep 5. Do the math. We were supposed to keep 3, but...
Oh, wait a second.
Or are we supposed to get none?
Because I said 3 or 4 females, and I would keep 1 male. And that's what I did. I kept 4 females and a male.
Yeah, so we still have 5. They're doing fine. They seem to love the snow.
I kept the loud one, Louise.
She did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I almost didn't keep the... Chris West, thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Oh, thank you, Chris. From Chris and Kathy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was... I mean, we'll do it again, obviously, because now, hopefully, those ducks will mate. We'll get some eggs. We'll start hatching out the eggs and growing little baby ducks and da-da-da-da-da. And then we have a lifetime supply of duck meat. But it's a lot of work to process a duck. It's tough. The down feathers are the hardest part. So,
save them for a homemade pillow.
Yeah.
So yes, we have 5 left. Yes.
And then the other one was, can we welcome home Matthew James and his fellow soldiers back from the U.S. for Christmas?
Yes.
Yes.
So I did see Matthew James and his other soldier squads. I'm not sure
crew, battalion, platoon.
Also came home.
Yep.
Right in time for Christmas, and I did know that he was saving it as a surprise for his family. So they're home, and I'm really, really happy that they're home safe.
That's awesome. And I just saw that Santa's Helper subscribed to our new channel.
Yay! Santa. No, now you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice.
I'm always nice. So it's he
can't even. He's dying back there.
I know. It's just exciting. Like I told Tyler, again, I'm back on this story. And I knew tonight we're going to announce it, and we're gonna get like 100, maybe 200 subscribers in one night. Yeah, that's great. But okay, now I don't want to call it the real YouTube begins, but the algorithm, to Kevin's point, the numbers are important. My numbers have been screwed up for 2 years. Skewed. That's the word I was looking for. Skewed for 2 years.
Ever since we started going
live. Because I couldn't, out of my top 10 videos posted, which that's a live one, it was just so hard to understand what was really happening. Which, if it's hard for me to understand, it's hard for the viewer to understand, and it's so hopefully. So don't forget, hit the bell too. If you want to get a notification, you hit the subscribe button and then that little bell. And the bell might even give you options.
It does, yeah. And you can do all notifications or daily. Is it a daily?
No,
or it's some personalized.
It's some or live only or something like that. And I don't think we'll ever go live on that channel. That's not the point. Even if it's just me and you at an ice cream going live like we did that time.
Good. Santa's at the post office right now, which means hopefully some of you are getting your packages soon.
Hopefully. That'd be nice.
Okay, I do actually want to move on to Santa's Helper brings up a very good point that I would like to touch upon with 250... Oh, we lost one. 255...
They didn't like our idea of separating the content.
Yeah. 255 people watching right now. I really want to thank everybody for your purchases, but equally your patience. While the packages are getting to you, this Christmas season and sending a bunch of packages out into the world of USPS it's overwhelming. It's not so much overwhelming for us. We've got our system down pat. It is overwhelming in that once we don't have control over your package, it goes out into USPS land where it may just sit for
Tennessee,
a while. Indianapolis is really my big problem area right now. Or in customs, or anywhere else in between. So if you are looking at your tracking number and it's saying your package is going to arrive later than expected, it's sitting at a sorting facility in line with thousands, if not millions, of other packages just waiting to be scanned. And USPS is having severe backlog issues due to COVID-19. They have shortages in staff, which is because their budget was sick. Well, their budget was cut too.
Right.
And yes, people are sick. Then you also have everybody else who's trying to do the right thing and ordering online, staying out of the store so that they don't get sick. And it's just like this perfect storm for delayed packages. So I deeply apologize for anybody who ordered in the last week or even 2 weeks. I can't guarantee, even though we still pay
for example,
we still pay for 1 to 3 day shipping.
Yep. And we have packages that have been ready since Saturday downstairs. They didn't get picked up, and we dealt with a big snowstorm.
And we drove to the post office to drop those off because USPS isn't even really coming to our house anymore.
Yeah, they can't get to it. They're by the time your street comes up, it's already 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
They didn't even deliver our mail.
Yep.
Our regular mail.
2 days.
I got a bill.
Yep.
That it was already paid. I got a bill.
Yeah.
The paper copy. A week after it was due.
Yeah.
Old question.
Uncle Tevin didn't read my question. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up.
He's trying to keep up.
I'm trying to stay in the background and keep up. But there was an old one. Is Angie ready to give Bo back?
Oh, I remember that one.
Oh.
Angie? No, Angie's doing good with
Angie loves Bo. It's Bo is special.
What did Bo do now?
She just keeps headbutting things. Mainly Angie.
Oh, okay. That's normal. She did that when she was a baby. Saw that coming.
Yeah. No, Bo is Angie's used to misfits and the special animals.
Yeah.
No, I'm not kidding. Her whole house is full. She's got Luna.
Yeah. Oh, the old cat. They remember Luna. Some of them, the little cat.
Luna is a lunatic.
Yeah.
Right. Well, she got her name.
Yeah. So I Love Giraffe asks, is Olivia excited for Christmas? I think the most excited could be Tyler.
You think so?
Yeah, but he's downplaying it. Because he'll come around the corner and be like, 4 days till Christmas? But I'm probably not getting anything. It's like COVID and all, and like you lost your job,
I got from him tonight.
And that you lost your job, and like he just like plays off that like.
No, I
don't expect to get much, but
okay, so
I can't wait till Friday. Like he's all like.
I don't think that's really downplaying.
No, that's Tyler.
We've made it very clear that this Christmas is going to be smaller. There's a lot between COVID and you got laid off this year. Like it's just realistic.
Right.
Christmas is going to be different.
Right.
The grandparents aren't coming. Family, like other families not coming. Friends aren't coming. Like Christmas at our house is usually a good like 30 people.
Oh yeah. It's cooking all day. It's prep. It's this and that.
And it's they're usually big, just big
the
Christmases.
whole prime rib, like the whole thing, the whole rack, like all.
And it's gonna be totally.
This year it's like 3 steaks and just a 6, and I might actually take a nap.
Yeah. I think that's what he's most excited
I literally said it. I go,
I can't wait for my.
I don't want this to come out the wrong way. COVID sucks. Having the family not here sucks. But I had this conversation with my brother earlier today. I go, this could literally be the first Christmas. Pajamas all day, obviously, right? But like from coffee to couch to presents to. Like, I'll go back to sleep at 9 a.m. when they're done.
My money's still on Aaron being up at 3 o'clock in the
morning.
morning.
I totally will.
Why aren't any of the kids awake yet?
Okay, so
I will be. I'll be
Christmas Eve might be my least, the least amount of sleep I get. No, Christmas Eve into Christmas because we have to sleep with all of the dogs in our bedroom because we don't want the dogs scaring Santa.
Right, yeah. Luke could scare Santa, so we have to keep him in our bedroom, and Luke's a pain in the butt in the bedroom.
You move your you move your big toe, and Luke gets off the bed.
I
and
never
then
had a problem with Luke at night.
He just sleeps on your head.
Yeah. So so Tyler's very like,
He's always been our very realistic child.
Right.
And when,
And don't get me wrong, the kids are fortunate. They're going to have a Christmas. We have amazing support system between amazing villagers and
family
grandparents.
And friends. And everything.
Like and everything. The kids are going to be just fine.
They're going to be more than fine.
Yeah, they're going to be more than fine.
And I think I think because we set a tone of like, hey,
don't get
like Jake, for example. He made his Christmas list and he goes, I didn't go over $200.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And he literally said no to things because he was like, no, if you had to choose, I'd rather have that one than that one. Which was amazing for a 14-year-old to be like, no, that's too much. I don't want both. Yeah. So it's impressive to see that in children, but.
It's
so Christmas will be fine. But Olivia and Quinn, super excited. They've been counting down Christmas since like 140 days away.
Yeah.
Alexa, how many more days till Christmas? And like, oh my God.
Wait, are you sure that wasn't you?
Oh, that was me too. But no, it was
Louise and Kathy. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
You are all amazing.
They're all amazing. But
don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's going to be, and yes, we're going to vlog it. And it's going to go on the other channel. That one right there. It's going to go on that channel.
Yes, Christmas is going to go on the new channel.
Yeah, that's where it's going to go. I think I should just leave that on Control Paste forever. Be like, this channel. Boop.
He's like, I'm going to put it on a shirt.
Oh, I should. Check out the new channel. With that, like, weird, like, no, it's going to have a real channel name tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to change it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Will Liz and Angie do that
dance? The dance.
Oh, the dance. So, okay, I'm all on board because I do this every time we make soap. We always dance. And this one time when we were packing boxes or planing. Oh, we were planing and beveling the soap.
Was that the day I was there and we were singing and you started dancing like crazy in the background?
I almost fell over because I was like doing my
treats
poof thing.
She gets what Angie said. She swears.
Angie said she's sweet and then gets her treats and then headbutts her.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The video she posted the other day of
Coco bouncing.
Coco.
It was the day after I posted the video of Charlotte doing the same thing, bouncing back to I was like, well, like mother, like daughter.
I mean, that was a good 10-foot jump, it felt like.
Yeah, that was a big one. Aaron is like a little kid in a candy shop when it comes to Christmas. It's like his favorite holiday.
It is.
And he is absolutely the one that's up at like 4 o'clock. Is it time yet? Can we wake the kids up? Why aren't they up yet?
Just so we know, and this is where the community can jump in the chat.
Okay.
For those of you that have kids or have a lot of people there at Christmas and you got like the whole crowd in the tree and all the presents, like, do you just let them go crazy and go like, open the presents? Or did somebody play Santa Claus and be like, this one is for Liz. Okay, everybody watch Liz open this.
Man, that's like anxiety.
And then she watches and then she opens it and we go, all right, this one here is for Olivia. That's me. I make Christmas last like 5 hours. Like one at a time.
Jake's very first Christmas, no lie, lasted 10 hours.
Oh my
10
God.
hours of opening Christmas presents. He needed a nap.
Yep.
He needed a nap and then he came back.
Yep, that's me. I'm like, I am not spending all this money talking to Santa so many times and trying to figure out what to do and dealing with the dog in the bed and for it to be done in an hour. And I start wrapping peanut butter like the day before Christmas. Like, what can we put under? What can we put under the tree? I'm like, there doesn't look like there's enough stuff. Okay, go to the kitchen. Let's wrap some like potato chips,
like Nutella.
Like just start wrapping thing in Christmas.
Hey, they got oatmeal. Let's get that.
Yeah, like I will make that tree look. Wow, Aaron spent millions. No, I didn't. I walked into
went grocery shopping
and wrapped it.
Please wrap a ham and cheese sandwich.
Ham and cheese.
For Jake.
A ham and cheese for Jake, yes.
And put it under the tree, like literally. I will wrap everything the like day before Christmas just to make that tree look amazing. And the kids, it's the excitement. They get so excited. Oh, it's fluff. I did that one year.
5 pounds of fluff.
5 pounds of fluff.
Come on, that's cool.
Yep. Hey, I wrapped Pringles for you once. Yeah, I didn't live that one down. Yep. Because I told her it was a soap mold and she didn't even make soap. It was for round soap. You guys heard that story once, I think. We're still not making round soap.
No, because we won't have a box to put it in. This is my biggest issue right now. Boxes to put things in.
I'm just looking to see. It's good to make the presents last. It's part of the memories. Exactly.
Yes.
Ruth is on my side. Yep.
Except I like to get to the good ones. Like, like every Christmas.
We let them go.
I'm still talking.
Sorry.
There's that one gift that you hold off giving the kids until last.
Oh, I hate it when there's like that. You know, Tyler will walk up to the tree and be like, I want to open this one. And I'm like, no, you can't open that one. You got to open that one first. And
this one goes with that one. You have to do that one first.
You can't label them one of two.
But that's where you have to be strategic when you put them
under the tree. You have to think about it. Like, oh, no, I don't want him opening this one until later. It's got to go behind the tree. Oh, yeah, no.
Yes, under the tree smells incredible for the dogs. And Luke has been known to steal a couple presents or
oh my gosh, yes.
a dozen.
Luke has gotten into some stuff.
He gets into okay. So Luke is like Uncle Kevin thinks Luke can do no wrong. We have lived with 14 years of Luke's antics. He goes into people's purses on Christmas and eats their cough drops and medication.
Oh yeah, he
eats the chocolates that people get for Christmas.
Oh yeah, no,
we find them all over the house. Or
we have to have Christmas clean up as we go, and then say, okay, are we all leaving the room? If we are, where's all the food? Like candies and this all have to go.
Purses have to get hung up in the kitchen.
Luke's a mess.
Luke's got a bad rap.
Yeah,
he made it.
He gets in trouble for everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So somebody shoved the rat poison down his throat, huh?
No, oh gosh. Luke ate rat poison one year and...
Not on Christmas.
Not on Christmas.
Just during random summer month.
Yep. And we had
8 bricks of rat poison that dog ate. We obviously rushed him to the emergency vet and they pumped his stomach and, maybe 3 bricks came out and they were like, well... 3 bricks will kill him, and he still has 5 in him.
Yep.
And we're like, oh my god, you came home crying because, of course, he put the rat poison out.
Yeah.
And he came home crying, killed the dog. And the vet calls me back less than 24 hours later, and they were like, your dog's fine, come pick him up. We were like, what? Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, Uncle Kevin's going to speak up for Luke all the time.
Yes.
Somebody just heard that. Like, Uncle Kevin.
Uncle Tevin
is speaking up for Luke.
No, Luke can do no wrong according to Uncle Kevin. That's because Uncle Tevin gets a break.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten a break.
Yeah.
He's a menace to
14
society.
years.
He went to the neighbor's yard and stole their tomatoes. The whole plant. He came home with the whole thing to share with our other dogs.
Yeah. Yep, he did that once. Yep, sorry neighbor. I wonder why they don't talk to us.
He pooped in the other neighbor's yard and they threw their cat shit in our yard.
Yep.
Because of Luke.
Yep, they did.
Okay.
Hopefully that guy's not watching either.
By the way, I know you threw your cat shit in my yard.
Yeah, we know.
It's okay.
It's called a trail cam. We saw you do it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Because my dog probably got into your garbage can because he doesn't at our house.
Stella's the good dog. Yeah, Stella is better. I would have to agree.
And this is
other
why,
than the fact she poops all over the house.
Would you rather that or her go steal tomato plants?
Go steal tomato plants.
You can poop in the house.
I never talked to that neighbor.
It's fine.
Stella always finds her way underneath my foot when I'm walking.
Yes.
Stella is a foot tripping hazard.
Yes.
Yeah. What else did we have to talk
I
about?
haven't a clue.
Because we got so lost. People are dropping
my favorite question
flies.
of the night.
Okay.
Are the pillars done yet, Aaron?
Oh
Yes!
no!
Yes.
No!
I
saw that question pop up.
Are
No,
the pillars
they're
done
still
yet?
not done. And at this point, I'm not finishing them until like.
Did I
April
not
of
say they
next
would not
year.
be done before the snow
For
flies?
a year. No.
The snow has flown. The woman has sung.
Oh, and we got like 18 inches of snow. Go watch that other video. It's on this channel. Yeah, the snow video is on this channel. It's there. You can see it. It was the last video we posted. There. Yes.
How many babies for Penelope?
Penelope?
Oh, so Penelope hasn't had blood work or ultrasounds done, so
Yeah, so
it'll
we
be
don't
a
know.
surprise.
Surprise! Yeah.
Oof. Does
No,
Lou
there's like this much left of the pillar that needs to be done.
on both sides?
No, one eighth.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that the gate no longer opens and
Oh, blah,
closes.
blah, 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 blah.
Where's that trench thing in video?
Yeah. Let's not go there.
Yeah, does Moo weigh
I'm
the
still
most
sore.
with all of the mom goats?
Oh,
No.
no, probably
No,
not.
Amy has always weighed the most in the barn. She's the biggest goat. Female goat, at least. The boys are a bit bigger. But Amy's a big girl. But like we were saying today, Amy's big boned. So she doesn't really look fat, per se. She
just looks big.
She just looks big.
She's just big.
Moo has a tiny frame, but she's huge.
Right.
Okay, she looks a little chunky monkey.
Yeah. Connie C, no, that's not happening. Luke does not need his own YouTube channel.
Oh my god.
Even though Hazel has her own Instagram, and so does Stella, Luke never got his own Instagram, but he doesn't need one.
Luke would have had the best YouTube channel when he was younger.
When he was younger?
Luke does have a video somewhere. I don't know where it is. Tina, you're probably not going to be able to find it. I think it's literally on my old personal YouTube channel, which would be the same one where I started posting the food videos, or maybe not. It might even be
it's on a different one.
It's on an old YouTube channel I used to own. That's not even. It's even hard to find. Where I had Luke with a GoPro strapped to his chest
In
and
the snow.
in the snow, and he ran around the property. I don't know where that video. That's Luke's only like maiden voyage on YouTube.
It's the only dog that's ever thrown my arm out from a tennis ball all day.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah, that was his YouTube experience.
Like in Luke's prime,
when did we start?
that dog wouldn't stop. Ever. We knew like 2 years ago he started slowing down, and then this year he really slowed down.
You have to finish the answer about the dancing question.
Oh, I will. I'm on board with this. Like, it's fine because I already had lots of practice. I don't know that Angie's on board.
So,
I tagged her in that comment. She never responded.
So she's got to talk to Angie, and if they do it, I'll record it, and it'll go on that channel.
Oh, you didn't even do it.
That didn't
You
work.
missed it.
It didn't work. I tried that channel right there. That's the channel.
Oh my God.
It'll go on.
People are dropping like flies.
I know.
You keep putting your channel out there like that.
Yeah. Well, they just need to know. They're going to wonder, like, hey, what are the Simons up to lately? I only see them in the barn like 12 minutes a day, you know, in the morning and at night. They haven't posted anything. And we'll be like, click, paste, that channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Going back to the gate, how many inches of snow, and did the snow mess up the gate?
No, I don't know. I'm working on programming the gate to be able to do new things, and now it's not reacting the way I want it to. And we got like 10, 15 inches, 10 inches of snow, not including that big drift. I would say about 10.
Oh, yeah, no, I would say we had like between 10 and 12 inches of snow, and then a bunch of snow drifts, yeah. Something about Mary Ann Fisher asks, is Rainey pregnant? She does not look it. Actually, it might just be the camera angle or the new like tight lens, but Rainey is huge.
Yeah, Rainey's a big girl.
I don't think Rainey's gonna fit in that pool for very much longer.
Yeah,
Rainey's a big girl. I'm
worried about some of your goats getting through doors.
Yeah, Rainey's one of them that's looking awfully thick, and it's only like 70 days into this pregnancy. She's like not even halfway there, and she's already looking pretty big. So I'm happy with how Rainey's looking, but I'm thinking maybe one of the babies might have hid behind. Like, we saw twins.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are in there, but...
So...
Speaking of big goats...
Yes.
When do you start feeding goats grain again?
I saw that question.
Yeah, so not until, like, they're 4 weeks.
Yeah,
until they're
February.
Due. Yeah, not before February.
Yep.
Will there be a I Survived
t-shirt, basically?
Kidding season t-shirt? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably a blanket or a t-shirt or something.
The t-shirt, definitely. We should do t-shirt.
Yeah.
I saw the video of the snow. Did all the kiddos get new? So, I'm not even reading the whole question.
New snow togs.
Right.
I think those are boots.
So Quinn and Olivia got new snow boots.
Jumper things
The pants basically just went to Tyler? No.
So you... Okay.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so...
4 different pairs showed up. 2 pairs went to Quinn and Olivia. 1 pair can't fit anybody right now because it's too big.
It's too big for Quinn and Olivia, but it's too small for Jake and Ty.
Right. And then
one of the third one fits Tyler, but he doesn't need a pair because he uses his Carhartt coveralls.
Right.
So yes. And so we have an elf on the shelf. I don't know if you guys know what an elf on the shelf is. If you don't know what it is and you have young kids, don't Google it and don't get one. Okay?
Let Uncle Kevin there.
Don't
let Uncle Kevin at your house because he'll ruin Christmas.
He'll touch the elf and then the elf won't move and then the kids will lose their mind. Yeah, it's yeah.
So the elf on the shelf is this dumb thing.
Shh, quiet. The kids could be watching.
It's an elf that comes to your house to watch you.
They're so engrossed in a movie.
To watch.
Go.
It's an elf.
Kids.
Oh.
Go ahead.
It's an elf. It comes to your house on Thanksgiving night. And it moves from room to room, doing naughty things, making messes, and they watch your kids, and every night they go back to Santa and they tell Santa how your kids are doing. So your kids are, well behaved, make sure they stay on the nice list. Well, our elf brings things. So it snowed. And our elf's name is Jack, which it now occurs to me, we've had Jack, and now our elf's name was Jack. Anyway, so Jack likes to bring things throughout the season, and because we had this big blizzard snowstorm, and of course the kids were going to want to play out in the snow, that Jack brought snow gear, like the coveralls, like the snow pants, the boots, new winter jackets, gloves, hats, whatnot, so that they would be warm playing outside. Jack also brings presents on Christmas Eve every year. So, yeah. I don't know where I was going with this, but yes. Jack, the elf, brought things for the Christmas or for the snow playing.
And he brought the wrong size. That's the length of the story. There you go. Yep.
He only brought the right name for
him.
And this, we've had this elf now for like, what? Oh, at least 8 years.
Couple years, and he still doesn't know what size pants they need.
Well, they grow.
Yeah.
Especially in COVID. They grew.
Yeah.
A year ago, honestly, those sizes would have worked.
Yeah.
Last year.
Oh, yeah.
But not this year.
That's so funny because I watched part of 2019 Christmas, our Christmas.
Yeah.
You know? And part of me is like, I know I'm going to vlog it again this year, record it, whatever, but I was like, I don't want it to be the same as last year, but I can't.
It can't ever be the same.
It won't ever be the same. The kids get bigger and whatever, and you can't produce Christmas. You just have to capture the moment and then put it all together and you're good. Like, that's part of me's already thinking, like, what shot do I want to get, and what music do I want to use? And that's not how something like Christmas needs to be put together. It's literally just, okay, Jake's opening that present, record it. Tyler's opening that one, record it. Okay, they're going to see the tree for the first time, record the reaction, stuff like that, and then just paste it all together and see what it comes out.
Tina found Luke Cam.
I saw that.
That's awesome.
Tina did find the Luke Cam video.
Judy asked who was Penelope bred with. So Penelope was bred with Moose, which is completely appropriate to do. Now, if Angie wants to keep, if Penelope has a doeling and Angie wants to keep that doeling, then in 2 years she would not be able to breed Penelope's daughter back to Moose. So, just saying.
Yeah. Correct. What she said. Yeah. Feeding pregnant goats.
That's above my head.
Oh, that's you probably. I'm like, Tina's on the links like right now. She's like, I got my links back.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I have to imagine.
She found Luke Cam and feeding pregnant goats. I'm almost going to click on that link. I don't know what video that is. Yeah. Aaron,
the soap videos go to the new channel.
Yes and no. So
I think actually the soap videos.
I actually have a suggestion, but she didn't like that idea.
So let her answer.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
On Instagram's doing Instagram TV.
Yeah, they are.
And I was thinking about just posting those there on the Goat Whisperer Instagram page, keeping all soap stuff there.
It's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. So what I'm trying to do is what's called niche down. Like, meaning don't try to be the Swiss Army knife and do everything on one channel. You haven't made soap videos in a while. We talked about it the other day. They're very hard to edit and put together, and the equipment you need and all this stuff. And I
don't have the right tools.
We don't have the right tools, and there's just things that don't work out. It's something I'm not involved in. She does the soap, so I'm not there to record it and whatever. So we talked about it.
You would need a third person.
You would either need a third person,
angles.
Either me, I go down there and she lets me know, hey, I'm making a soap tomorrow that I really want you to capture, and I get it, and then I edit it and boom, 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 and put it out. Or we invest in new equipment that can sit in the ceiling and do top down, and she can literally hit record and do what she does without the equipment getting in the way. That's the problem with like people that cook, people that like do soap videos, artists that want to also capture. They don't want all this equipment. I mean, there's tons of equipment in here, lighting and microphones and cameras and 2 monitors and all that. You don't want all that in your studio while you're making soap. So we stopped. You haven't made soap videos in...
It's been a really long time.
Long time.
And it was a lot because I couldn't do the volume of soap making that I was doing and recorded all of the... And really, it was the editing.
And then you lost a whole day editing.
And then it would take me a whole day to edit it.
Yep.
Leading up to Black Friday because I had to get the stuff, my days on the computers. So Tuesday, Thursdays, I make soap. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I try to get as much of my computer stuff done as I can, whether that's website stuff, email stuff, customer service stuff. It's all behind the scenes social media posts and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, one of those days, usually Wednesday, and then a little bit of touch up on Friday, would be my soap editing days, and it was just...
We just don't have enough time.
I just didn't have enough time for it.
To Kevin's point, we'd either need somebody, either I would have to take over the recording, editing, and whatever, and I don't even know half the stuff she does, so how am I going to edit something I don't know? Like, what are you doing here? I gotta... or a total third person, or something like make one soap video a month.
Yeah.
Like, don't try to do them all. Just do one a month.
The problem is I've made the last 3 soaps I've made have been phenomenal, and I'm sorry that I didn't record them because
they've been amazing.
They've been amazing.
The Valentine's Day collection, you guys are absolutely gonna love. I mean, artwork.
It's the Valentine's Day collection. They've seen all three of the collections. They don't know the names yet. I am saving those names because they are amazing. What?
No, I was going to go to a next question, but you were still talking.
Oh.
The design work was just
they just, you get into this rhythm with, I guess, any kind of creative outlet where sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And the last 3 soaps have just worked.
Right.
Like, everything that I wanted them to be, they've turned out to be. So I'm thrilled with how they came out. Fragrance-wise, and how the fragrance behaved in the batter, which allowed me to do exactly what I wanted them to do. Like, it was... Yeah.
Why is he laughing at me?
I don't know. Maybe you had to take a drink because you were about to interrupt me. I don't know. Yeah, pretty spot on. Go ahead.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Jan W. has a question that you're about to read.
Well, actually...
Oh, never mind.
Going back to an old question. I feel like this is a trick question, or it's the beer that's getting in my way of this question.
Okay.
Could be.
What does a gate do other than open and close?
No, so I said something earlier, and I know why that question came up. I was trying to get the gate to do fancy things, is what I said, and that's why she asked that question. It's not what does it do, it's more how can we get it to do it. So how does it open and close? When does it open and close? Who does it open and close for? What ways what technology, so that's what we're trying to do. Be able to...
He's trying to say, Alexa, open the gate.
Right, I want to get Alexa to be able to open the gate. So if somebody shows up at the gate, they don't have a code, they're not supposed to be here, but there's some delivery person that we didn't know was coming, but it's like somebody sent something, and they're like, meh, meh, at the front, and we're like, I want to open the gate, I want to say, Alexa, open the gate. And that's a very challenging thing to do. You got to get all these different technologies to talk to each other. And that's what I'm trying to do, and I can't get it to work. So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So
okay,
no.
So you want to get to Jan's?
So GNW question. GNW asks, Aaron, don't you ever just want to enjoy something without worrying about recording, or would you record the memory anyways?
Can I answer this?
Yes, go ahead. Kevin's going to answer it.
As long as I've known him, he's had the camera out.
So we said it earlier, 20 plus years, I've had a camera pretty much around forever. President of my photography club in college.
We have the video of the night he and I met because he recorded that night.
Yep. I've always been into it, AV club.
That video will never be allowed to be
audio video club in high school. So I've always been snowboarding videos with my old friend Matt in middle school. I have all that. I've always been in. I worked for a Connecticut Public Television. Huge cameras, I rented it from them. I used to shoot the basketball games in the high school. I've always been into it. So I would say yes, I'd probably record it anyways, but there are a couple times where we're not today. Just because it's logistically difficult. Not that I didn't want to. We'll use our phones maybe to capture some of it, but it's just the equipment starts, as you get better equipment, it just gets heavier and bigger and more expensive.
It's just
and
easier.
You're the snowboarding off the back of Billy video that's coming out soon, Tyler was nervous because I strapped a $2,000 camera to the back of Billy with a bungee cord. And he's like, Dad, and I'm like, it's going to work. We got to get this shot. And he's like, I'm a little nervous. And I'm like, we're going to be okay. And I'm nervous. And I say it in the video once.
It's cool. It's going to work.
It's going to work.
It should be fine.
Right.
That's my favorite when he says, it should be fine.
So yes.
I'd like to go off a little better than I should be.
And now that we've kind of turned, we used to make scrapbooks, the old scrapbook version.
Oh
with
yeah,
all the
paper piecing.
Papers and cutting and this and that. And then we went to digital scrapbooks. And then we went to YouTube is our scrapbook. So no, I want to record just about everything. So when I'm long gone and Quinn's 55, he can literally tell
Quinn's never going to be 55.
Oh yeah, he will. But
No.
Quinn can literally tell his kids, like, guys, you want to see some funny videos of me when I was little? And like literally he watches our stuff now. And Ian laughs at himself because it's only 3 years ago and there's such a huge difference from him at 5 than there is at 8.
Okay.
And he's like, that's not me. And I'm like, no, that's you.
What video we're watching?
Quinn still likes to watch his...
He watches his birthday video from like, sorry, what year?
That's what he said. Quinn watches his birthday video. He watches his Christmas videos. What?
So one time when I used to work in sales at Verizon, my manager asked me a question once. And goes, Aaron, I'm going to ask you a question. But you have to wait 20 seconds before you're allowed to answer it.
And nearly killed
He
him.
literally asked me, like, what is your birthday? And I go, March 5th. He goes, you only waited 17 seconds. He's like, you
waited that long?
Yeah, oh yeah, I did. Because he told me to, right? But his point was 20 seconds to me was not 20 real seconds. He's like, you gotta learn to slow down. Like, and I know that's what you...
So it's funny because when I was in, it was like this orchestra thing that I did at one of the universities. And in order to be like a musician, you have to have like this inner clock.
Right.
That just ticks.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of tick at a way like, wait, if you're going to be a director, like a conductor, right, of the orchestra, and there's notes in the script that say allegro, which is fast pace. It's usually around 100 beats, 120 beats a minute.
Yeah.
Then you've got like, I don't know, whatever. It's like you have to just know what 60 beats a minute feels like. And so he had everybody close your eyes and internally count 60 seconds. And when you get there to 60 seconds, you raise your hands. Yeah. And he was trying to kind of see like who has their inner clock working at 60 seconds. Like who knows? Right. And it's amazing how some people just don't have that. You don't have that.
No, I don't.
You spew it out as soon as you...
But what I do have, and Angie caught this in the soap room, and Kevin will stand by me on this one. She's like, I'm just going to throw out some arbitrary number. I need 47 ounces of coconut oil. And I'm like, okay. Here, go weigh it. Dead on. 47 ounces.
And then she told
was
them
like,
the story
holy shit. She's like, ah. I was like, talk to Kevin about stuffing at Friendly's.
It's just... You just have, after so many years in repetition, you know
you just figure it
something
out. You literally are like a pound and a half. Like you could just start less than a pound, like 12 like you could literally just, and I'm like, I was dead on. Like I think and it was not 47 ounces, it was like 47.4, and I was dead on.
Yeah.
Like, I almost mic dropped and walked out of the room. Like, yeah. I was like, talk to Kevin about the stuffing. Use the skin. Remember, Kevin used to be my boss.
By the way, we're up to 204 new subscribers on our channel.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to throw it out there
now. Mrs. Ferret even said, and this is how blindly we're leading our villagers into this blind
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on, but I subscribed anyway. I love Mrs. Ferret. That's amazing. She's like, I don't know, but I got you.
Just think about it. And this is where somebody said earlier, am I still considered an OG? Of course you are. The village, you're all considered the village. Both channels, doesn't matter.
It's the same village, just two different channels.
But now... Fast forward a year or two and say this channel gets bigger than this one, and
you're all OGs on the other channel.
but say this channel gets bigger than this one a year from now.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Use the Harry Potter as an analogy.
Yeah. Oh, I love Harry Potter.
Book 1,
Yeah.
Book two.
Right. Yeah.
This is book 2.
This is book 2.
Well, I'm not going to book 7.
But no, we're not.
I can't do book 7.
But
Well,
I didn't even want to go to book 2.
yeah.
Well, book 3, book 4, book 5.
Yeah. No, well,
And 2 sevens.
we've talked about that too, actually, where he's going.
Oh.
I almost said it earlier, guys. I almost said it. You said, where's the soap videos going? I said, Simon Says Soap, YouTube channel. Like, niche
That's
down.
not where I was going.
I know.
No,
I know.
you were going to
Yeah.
Quinn,
Wait,
Libby.
Olivia, I've already talked about that too.
Tyler already has his own.
Yeah. But,
Listen, we don't do anything without, like, if the kids want that, then they'll go and they'll do that. Like, Tyler wants his YouTube channel.
right.
That's what he
Jake
does.
wanted a YouTube channel too. He just didn't want to work for it. So he doesn't
Well, and
post
that's
videos.
the thing is,
so.
I'm not going to go and say, hey, everybody, go follow them.
No.
Like, no, like, they have to build
They
their own
gotta work
audience.
for it. Yeah. But yeah, that's I forgot where I was going. No,
Last time
OG.
thing I heard where we were
Now
talking
they
about
could
stuffing.
literally say, right, that they've been on this channel. Yeah, I was here before the first video even launched.
Yeah.
So like 2, 3, 4 years from now, right? I was here before the first video. I subscribed before they even posted a video.
Yeah.
Like, I was just watching another farm channel last night. They were live. And I won't say what farm. Much respect, but we haven't worked together yet. I'm still waiting for the call. But Lottery said they were live last night. Had 2,000 people watching their live channel. And the wife said to the husband, goes, I remember when we sat here and there were only 88 people watching. And I was like, I'm so happy 88 people want to hear what we have to say. And now they have 2,000, it was like 2,500 people watching their live stream. And the husband's like blown away. They're like, I still don't understand. I still can't believe it. You know, we launched some t-shirts and we bought, they actually, shocking. I don't know why they did it and I want to know. So I reached out to him. They bought, printed, and shipped all the shirts to their house and handled all the inventory shipping and all that from. I'm like, oh my god!
Why would you do that?
I'm wondering why they did that instead of using a print on demand like we do, and maybe there's something I'm missing. I mean, their shirts are great. Maybe it is the quality's that much better. I don't know, but how do you handle
Unless
colors?
they're using another local small
Another
business.
local printer or something.
That's where
I
you
don't know.
don't have that many color
You
variants.
literally just
You have it available in 1, maybe 2 colors,
right.
and then that's it.
2 colors in 3 different sizes, like medium, large,
But
and
the
extra
amount of
large. and
different
that's-
swag that you guys have.
Right.
versus-
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's the amount. So that's where I was like, and they blew it away. They bought like 200 shirts and sold out in like an hour. And they were like, we didn't expect that to happen. We're like, yeah, been there, done that. Like, we get it.
Yeah.
So it was just interesting to hear their, like, I remember when we were at 88 and now we're at 2,000. And they have almost 500,000 subscribers. And they were at like 2,000 people watching their live stream and they were reminiscing about, and people were jumping in the chat saying, I was one of those 88. Like, you guys, 2, 3, 4 years from now when we're like, when we hit,
when we're in the big leagues?
when we get our play button, I'm just saying.
First
hey,
of all,
dreams. You know,
I
dreams
know.
are free. I tell people all
Oh,
the
I
time.
had a dream last night that somebody stole Stella.
Well, they're free. Dreams are free. Stella,
I thought you were going to say Stella was free.
No,
I was
Stella
going to
was
have to
not
sell
free.
you.
Now we're OGs on both channels, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
How many kids can a mama have at one time? Whether you know it or have seen it, is triplets the most?
No, triplets is
No.
not the most, depending on breed.
The most we've had is triplets, but I think the world record is 7.
7.
Set by a Nigerian dwarf out in like Arizona somewhere.
Right.
And that was like a whole litter.
Yeah.
4 would be pushing it.
Yeah.
For a large breed dairy goat like we have, 4's pushing it. 3 I don't really like. 2 is my sweet spot.
Aaron, why do you never wear gloves?
Oh, why do I never wear gloves? Well, there's a couple reasons. I do wear gloves. So when I plow the driveway, I wear gloves because I'm just sitting on the tractor, right? In the barn, not that often. It's too hard to cut hay open, to feed rabbits.
You
There's
need
just
your dexterity.
And then when the camera, they actually make gloves. Don't anybody buy them. but they actually make gloves for photographers where literally the tip of the thumb and the tip of the pointer finger like flip open, so you can still operate your camera. But it's the same gun. I almost said gun. It's the same glove you would buy for people at Cabela's or something, or Bass Pro Shop, for people that shoot and go hunting. Not the thumb part, but the finger, where they can open it up and still get that. Like, you need to be able to push buttons.
Yeah.
I never wear that's gloves. What it is, yeah.
I never wear gloves in the barn either. I think, I don't complain about not wearing gloves in the barn, which is why they asked you, because you complain about it all the time.
Yeah, that's because I'm getting old and my blood circulation and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
I don't know, I need my dexterity.
40 plus a freight charge.
I would rather, you are. I would rather, I'd rather have cold hands than...
And still be able to do what you need to do.
Still be able to do, because, it's just time at that point. I'd rather have cold hands for less time than have warm hands and have it take me just... Even if it's a couple minutes longer, it's still, I just want to get it done.
Yeah.
And not have the frustration of, I can't feel the scissors. I can't grab... I'm having to grab the same baling twine 3 times because I can't feel when I've actually got it.
So, this one up here, right? Stella H?
Yes.
2 different channels for 2 different formats. Yeah, that's basically it. One channel all live, the other channel pre-recorded, edited content.
But same
people, same topic, same family, same everything, all that.
It's gonna be... Yeah. I think it all makes sense in my head now.
Yeah.
And I think as we get into it...
And there will be
there'll be this growing...
And there'll be growing pains for the people that run the channel, like us two and Tyler, because he's so invested.
For the OG.
2021 will be a down year. It will be. 2021, I'm guessing that the average video posted, for example, the snow video we just did got 1,000 views in less than 48 hours. The next video that launches on the new channel will not get 1,000 views in 48 hours. It won't happen. Right? So there will be a transition over the next 4, 5, 6 months to a year of the live stream dropping and the new channel growing to a point where we're back to where we were if we were to add the 2 channels together. Hey, this channel's getting X amount of views. This channel's getting X. Add the 2 together. Hey, we're right where we were. Yeah. That could take 6, 9 months.
And
now
we're gonna be spending some time also in the old channel reminding people hey, our new content is over here.
Right.
Live cams are still here. New edited content, the stories, the vlogging, they're all over here.
And that'll go in the
you guys might be I'm already subscribed. I know, we're not talking to you. We're talking to the ones, some of the 16, 17,000 people who don't come to live Q&As, who do still follow, get those notifications and watch our videos, just aren't as present.
Yeah.
To be oh, I missed something. They're over here now.
And we all know that when the babies start coming on the live cam will explode like it always does. And if those people want to see videos of those babies later, other than live cameras sitting up on the wall, they got to come over to the other channel, and subscribe if we're going to do some cute, the real camera work.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the other channel. So
obviously, the dumb videos of houses falling on top of us while we're trying to move them.
Yeah, exactly. All the funny stuff, and the hunting stand not working, and all that, everything goes on the other channel. It's and people have said it. I've never heard of a farm vlogging family that also does a live stream 24/7. I've never heard of that before, and sometimes it's not good to be the only person doing it.
Yeah, there's a reason.
And that's what we realized after 2 years. We're doing this. There's a reason nobody does it. It's time to split it apart.
Yeah.
So.
Is there a Lily of the Valley soap yet?
I saw that somewhere.
Okay, so here's the thing about florals and soap.
Yeah.
They don't generally work out. I will have to look around. I love Lily of the Valley. I recently found, it was either Plumeria or Gardenia that I want to make a soap out of. What ends up happening is that when you put a floral fragrance in, a lot of floral fragrances end up accelerating your batter, meaning you could end up with soap on a stick, which happened that one time.
Oh my god.
And it was a mess. Literally soap on a stick in a 22-gallon bucket.
Yeah, that's called a lot of money down the drain, which
Yeah.
we try not to do a lot.
Yeah.
Video coming soon.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Working on that one.
so there's just some fragrances I cannot work with. Because it just ends up in disaster. Lily of the Valley.
Vanilla's one of them, right? Isn't
no,
it?
vanilla's
Or
not.
sugar or something.
Here's the other thing about fragrances is that they can also discolor your soap. So however pretty you make it, whatever pretty pink colors you use, if you're using something that has like a vanilla in it, it discolors to brown.
Our villagers are dreaming about our goats.
Yeah, I dream about it. This is totally normal.
Yeah, Sarah dreamed about our goat.
Yeah, dreamt.
Dreamt about our goat.
Dreamed.
That's like mice and meese. Like if
I
you
have
had more than
nightmares
one.
about Poppy.
Yeah.
You had nightmares about Poppy.
Aw.
Uncle
Kevin-
Tevin is never going to babysit again.
Uncle Tevin, the farm
She
sitter.
looked great today, though.
She
okay.
looks totally different.
I have to say, if I sent a picture to Dr. Kara, she would be like,
Who's that?
whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Who's that kid?
Who is that? Poppy looks phenomenal. Even though like she has a big belly. If you run your hands down her back, she's still too thin. But she looks great. She has to put the fat in between her bones and her skin. She's got it in the belly, but now she has to convert that into fat.
She's got to move in the right spots.
Yes.
So we all have that problem.
I have that problem. Yes.
So Julie N asked a question: if I watched a new video more than once, will it count me only one time, or how many times I watch it? So YouTube's too smart. They don't count you more than once, but it also gives you a number, at least me, a number on the back end of unique viewers. So if 500 people watched a video, but the video got 600 views, it was 500 unique people, and 100 of those people watched it twice. So YouTube knows if you watch it more than once. If you watch it more than once in one day, it'll actually probably not count second views because they consider that manipulating the system.
So remember when we told you guys, like, we were going to put all of our Google AdSense towards the Mia Foundation fundraiser that we were doing?
Yep. Yeah, bad idea to tell you that.
So, see, what happened was, YouTube picked up on some manipulating the system activity, and they actually took some of our...
They actually demonetized us for about a week. They took away all our ad revenue because they knew our subscribers were watching the same video over and over and over again, trying to generate more ad revenue, which is manipulating the system. So they actually took all the money away. We still donated it to the idea.
It wasn't that much anyway.
But it basically said, don't tell your audience to go watch the same video over and over again because we will just take all the money.
Whoopsies.
So yeah, don't do that.
It was all good intention.
I mean, there are people out, don't get me wrong. You watch a freaking piano guy every day.
Every day.
All the time. You probably listen to the same song 4 times in one day.
Yeah.
Is he getting demonetized? Probably not. It's music.
Well, because that's
video.
one person.
Right, it's one person. But when a whole flood of people... So it was weird. We'd never seen that happen before. But it's like, Aaron, you made $7, $6, up, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, $8. Why did we make it? Oh.
They sent us an email.
They sent us an email. Like, we noticed some malicious activity on your channel.
Yeah.
Could be one of the following. And we're like, uh-oh. Did Chris West watch the same video 27 times?
They had it on repeat all night
Possibly. I'm just kidding, Chris. But I'm just saying, like, we didn't know what happened, but that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you likely to bottle feed when Moo has
I saw this. Bottle feed.
No. Moo actually creates a lot of milk, so I think she'll be... I mean, we'll have to keep a really close eye on the triplets and make sure all 3 of them are growing and, getting enough milk. But she's a good producer, so I don't anticipate having to supplement her triplets. When Danica had triplets, she was able to keep...
My hip.
Oh, my hip.
Oh, my hip.
She was able to keep all 3 of her boys fed, so...
You still have little kids that need to go to bed.
Oh, yeah, they do have school tomorrow. Oh, and it's almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up.
Tyler didn't put them to bed?
Tyler, what are you doing, you 30-year-old trapped in an 11-year-old body?
We still have some questions.
Yeah, we'll have to wrap it up quick, though, because
Yeah.
those Quinn and Olivia are running around downstairs like, why are we still awake?
Shirley B asked, have you noticed how much the goats love the hay in the pools?
Yes.
If it is not there, they look like, what the heck? Yeah, I'm kind of spoiling them. It's only because there's so many goats in that barn that the one big hay feeder and the one little hay feeder at the end of the hallway is not enough. And I've been asking him to build me a new hay
it's
feeder.
Coming soon.
Where the old corner hay feeder was, for you OGs, this is where you originally started on YouTube. We had to take it down because Moo broke her leg in it a few weeks later. I want another hay feeder that looks like the big hay feeder, just like on a mirror image on the back wall. Right there. It just hasn't happened yet.
Kevin, what are you doing tomorrow? Want to build a hay feeder?
And in the meantime, I've been throwing extra hay in the kiddie pools.
Right.
Because I feel like...
It'll take us 20 minutes to build a
it literally will take a half an hour.
It's not going to take that long.
If I have the wood, I'd have to look around. But if I have
You have the wood because he still has the wood for Billy's swing that he hasn't gone to either.
Yeah, no, not that wood. Yeah, we could try to find some.
Yeah.
But.
Anyway, yes.
How much does Gia weigh?
Oh, maybe 70 pounds. She's a little petite girl. She should be in the 80 to 90 range. I think she's not little, per se. Like, thin. But, yeah, I don't know.
And that's it. Caught up.
We're caught up?
We're caught up. We're
and
here.
Matthew James is here.
And Matthew James is here. Welcome home.
Welcome home. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
And I'm so happy you could be
And Matthew James, you got to go subscribe to the other channel.
Oh, yeah.
I'll explain it to you.
We'll just,
it's this channel right here.
It's this one. Ready?
It's this channel. Right there. That one. You got to go subscribe to that channel. Inside joke. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, with that said, hold on. There's one more.
Yeah.
There's a question?
Yeah.
Amy, not Amy. How do you come up with the value of the goats in order to sell to go to their new homes?
Oh, can I answer that question?
That comes down to market value and their bloodlines.
And higher than auction value.
Yeah,
so if you stay in auction value, you'll get people calling you for meat goats. If you stay way higher than that, they won't call. They'll be like, why would I want to buy that goat for meat when I can
I'm not going to buy a $200 animal and I'm going to eat it.
Right.
When I can go to the auction and get one for $50.
Exactly. So you overprice on purpose to get those people to not call you, and then you...
But again, we have a lot of pedigreed goats that come with...
Right. With back bloodlines that people are looking for and stuff like that.
With their pedigrees, and they're show goats. They're going to be priced more because they have better conformation, better bloodlines, better milk capacities, all of that stuff. So yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the going rate around here. My market here for Toggenburg, that's pedigreed, and the bloodlines that I have could be drastically different if I lived in Tennessee or Texas or North Dakota. Like, I'm not going to be able to have the same pricing from throughout the same country, even in the region. So you just have to know your value.
Yep. Exactly. Sounds good.
So
time to go.
So we're good?
It's bedtime.
All
right on. 2 hours.
So
exactly. To the minute. 2 hours.
Okay, well, I still have to say,
hit the button.
We are going to see, hopefully, everybody for Christmas Eve cookie making in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's on Thursday. We actually, again, not in the calendar because I'm slacking, have Wacky Wednesday on Wednesday. We skipped it last week. We're in the middle of too much. We will do it this Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday this Wednesday, and then
Cookies in the Kitchen
Thursday. Nothing Friday. That's Christmas.
That
and
Cookies
then
in the Kitchen. The
links.
the links are already there. You can go and set your reminder, and yeah, we'll be sending out an email to those who are here. You'll already know what it's all about. We're sending an email to people who are signed up on our email list about the new channel and to subscribe, and then we're going with it.
Yeah, we're going with it.
So,
every video from this point forward, other than live, will be on the other channel.
So that's what that is. And then stick around because we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up between blooper videos and just a lot coming up in 2021.
Yep, a lot. So. Sounds good. See you later. Bye-bye.
Happy holidays.
What he said.